Uh, uh, Holy shit. Oh, 15 seconds. Do the thing.
Holy ass crackers!
Holy fucking ass crackers indeed. Hi everyone, it's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Raise on Popcorn with Grant, everybody. And today, we are talking about a movie. Movies and TV, that's what we do here. And that movie is In a Violent Nature. Oh boy, you're not kidding. In a Violent Nature is directed by... It's a Canadian film. It is written and directed by Chris Nash. It's directed by Chris Nash. And this is the, what is In a Violent Nature about? Well, it's the classic story of, a guy just wants some peace and quiet, a deformed, psychopathic kind of guy. He just wants some quiet, and these idiot teenagers take this gold necklace that he loves so very much that is keeping him tethered to the spirit world, and it awakens him. So he's gonna get some steps in. He's gonna walk through the forest, and walk through the forest, and walk through the forest, occasionally interrupted by taking a hook and brutally murdering some dumbasses. And then he's gonna walk through the forest, and walk through the forest, and then chasing somebody, again, through the point of view, and splatter, 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 and then walking. That's the movie. Experimental, and how? Will he kill all these obnoxious teenagers who are disrupting his Shedai? Let the mayhem begin. So, In a Violent Nature is, there's something in the water up there in Canada. Oh my god. Very few movies make me almost want to bail in the first half, to such a degree that... But they not only win me back in the second half, but retroactively make me love the first half. Because I figured out what they were doing. And once I figured that out, not only did this movie become better, this movie became great. I loved In a Violent Nature. This movie is fantastic. This is something so crazy that Chris Nash does, is he makes you... The killer, by the way, is named Johnny. He's played by Bry Barrett. Mostly from behind. This whole thing, for those who don't know, the gimmick of this movie is it is what they call an ambient slasher. It's basically like a Gus Van Sant movie interrupted by brutal killing. It's basically, they said Jerry and Last Days were influences. You can tell. This is not a horror film for mainstream horror film goers. They are going to loathe it. They're going to find it's one of those movies where quote unquote nothing happens. And I loved it. And what I loved about it is, for the first half of the movie, the human element, the characters in this forest, camping and what have you, are the most insufferable group of jackasses I've ever seen in my entire life. And the actors are doing too good of a job of making you just hate them. And I thought that was intentional, and then I realized, wait, it's from the point of view of the killer. Therefore, they're making the killer the most sympathetic character. And keep in mind, it's a character who is ripping people apart with a hook. And somehow, some way, this movie puts you not only in its perspective, but also kind of makes you hate the people who he's coming after. To such a degree that you're kind of sort of rooting for him, and then you think about the movie as a whole, and you feel really bad that you're rooting for him, but at the same time... This whole thing is an experiment, and I have to give it to Chris Nash. He pulls it off. This movie is also unrated, because literally he said if we went to the ratings board, we'd never get an R. We'd get an NC-17 like that. And there's one scene in particular, and you'll know when it happens. It involves a certain young lady and a hook. And things that are done with said hook, that is one of the most brutal things I've ever seen in a movie. It is genuinely, but also in a weird way, darkly funny. This is one of those cases like Terrifier 2, where it's like, yes, I don't want anybody adding me saying, you recommended this movie and it's vile and disgusting and demented and sadistic. It is all of those things. God help me, I loved it. I just thought this was a really interesting film. I thought it was thoughtful. I thought it was funny. I thought that the way that everything was constructed was really no pun or pun very much intended. The execution was perfect. This and the executions. Oh, heyo, easy now. Now this is a great film, and it's one of the best horror films of the year. It's not the best. The best horror film is also my favorite film of the year, but it's a perfect film. I wouldn't go there. There are some moments where I do think it stumbles a little bit to keep its gimmick up for even. It's only about 90 minutes, but it feels longer, and it does feel that way intentionally. I understand that that's the pace it's going for, but there are times where it stumbles a little bit in pulling off the feet. Other than that, In a Violent Nature is pretty spectacular, and the ending I really liked, and I thought really left it in a spot that was really fun to talk about with some people I ran into who happened to be there, who have now officially subscribed. Hi there. So yeah, this was really great, and yeah, I'm gonna give it a Violent Nature. Yeah, you see it. Bang, 5 out of 5 stars plus. This was just an incredibly original and inventive deconstruction of slasher movie tropes that I really loved. I just thought it was so well done. The hype is justified. Now, again, it is very much an experimental film. It is not a typical slasher movie. If you're going in thinking it is like a Terrifier 2 in the sense of it's all killing all the time, it's not that. It's not that at all. It is very much a slow cinema take on slasher movies. That's what I liked about it. Anyway, your results may vary. Anyway, yeah, In a Violent Nature, 5 out of 5 stars plus. Let's close the book on it. Trailer trash. Let's talk some trailer trash. And get on to our next review. We have one more review tonight. All right. Kinds of Kindness, talked about it, looks good. The Bike Riders, talked about it, looks good. Speak No Evil, talked about it, looks good. A Quiet Place Day One, talked about it, looks good. Bad Boys Ride or Die, talked about it, looks good. The Exorcism, talked about it, looks good. Oddity, this is the new film from Shudder. This is also a Shudder production, this film. They're having a great year, by the way, I must say. Oddity, yeah, it looks interesting. It's kind of hard to gauge what it's about, but it looks interesting. And was there shawarma? No, there was not. All right. That is it. We will be back shortly after this for a review, really right after this, for a retro review of The Crow, which is back in theaters, I think today and tomorrow only, but it's going to be on 4K soon. Of The Crow, yeah, it's back in theaters for its 30th anniversary, so I'll have a review of that, a retro review. Tomorrow, late tomorrow, we'll have back-to-back reviews for Haiku, The Dumpster Battle, and The Dead Don't Hurt. Saturday, we'll have back-to-back reviews of Jim Henson, Idea Man, and Gasoline Rainbow. And Sunday, we'll have a retro review mixed with a short film review of It's Such a Beautiful Day plus Me, a double bill by Don Hertzfeld. So that's coming up. And that'll all be next time. And until next time, I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy. I see it all, and I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. Live out class semester. I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does. That's what you're supposed to do, or so I've been told. Leave a comment, even if it's, hey, Grant, I like waffles. It really helps out. If you want to find me on story reviews lists and other fun stuff, you can find me on all my social media. I'm on literally everything, and either Raised on Popcorn with Grant or Raised on Popcorn. Take care of yourself. Take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important, and I want to know down below, what did you think of In a Violent Nature? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Think my opinion's good? Think I'm full of shit? Comment below. Let me know. And until we meet again, we're all raised on popcorn. Big amount of extra butter. I'll catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone. See you around.